Oh, say does that star-spangled...
It's the NBA on, and to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Greg.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. Here's Sharp. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich, last season, moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Now here's Collins. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Jones with the ball. Hachimura covering. The offensive rebound. Jones' shot is good.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
On offense, here are the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's Vassell. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Second chance shot. With the fadeaway. Kicks it out to Collins. Lets it go from deep. Hachimura with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Right wing. Pass to Henderson. Grant left side. Over Jones. That's good from Grant. On the assist from Hachimura.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Fader on the way. Vassell's shot is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Sharp. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's Henderson. That one a little long.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Vassell. He shoots again. And it's good on the lay-in. Vassell's got his second basket of the night.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Henderson. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Outside Jones. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Vassell. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Henderson. Collins defending. Nurkic's shot is good.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Jusuf Nurkic.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
Outside Jones. Pass to Sohan. Graham with it. He's covered by Simons. Here's Sohan. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jones. Shot from 16. That one rolls around and rims out.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
To the middle. Outside Graham. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland leading. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Jones. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
That one goes. Count it.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jones, the pass to Graham. McDermott outside. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Highland, defended by Jones. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Graham misses. And here's Simons outside. Drains the triple.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 6. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
11. Stand your Trailblazers Houston team. Time to get loud.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. They've got Rui Hachimura. He's out there with Dwight Howard. Anthony Simons out there with Justice Winslow. That's the group on the floor for Portland. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Graham. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Johnson. Now Birch. The 3 is up. And it's Portland with a rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Henderson. Here's the 3. Doesn't go for him. Outside Graham. There's the block. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 6 points. Vassell's gone 3 of 7 tonight. Pass to Howard. Simons left side. Rebound San Antonio. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They ran away with this season series last year. It was one of the few teams they could beat.
Good work there as it goes.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Here's Henderson. Graham covering. Good on the shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
When the Spurs traded Kawhi to the Raptors in 2018, they got back DeMar DeRozan, Jakob Poeltl, and the 29th pick in the 2019 draft. That pick was Keldon Johnson.
Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Winslow. Here's Sharp, covered by Johnson. Here's Henderson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. You know, with Johnson, he's already managed to exceed expectations, Richard.
An accurate three-point shooter who can play the 3 or the 4, Johnson continues to improve as a scorer off the dribble. He also knows how to use that big body and strength on the interior.
Now here's Simons. 5 points in the game. Here's Henderson. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Sharp. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Sharp's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Here's Graham. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Sharp. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And Sharp has to be one of the best finishers at the rim in this young class.
You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And it's the Blazers with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolutely terrible shooting display.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
We're seeing some rapid improvement from Devin Vassell. His numbers are ticking up year over year, and that's across most categories.
Over to the left wing. Here's Sharp, defended by McDermott. Sharp, no good. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And for Vassell, that success has led to extra playing time.
Well, that's what it is. He's seeing more minutes on the floor. He's also risen to the opportunity and shown that if you play him more, you're going to get more from him.
Now here's Collins. Clock at 2. It's stolen by Nurkic. Down low. Here's Simons. And the layup falls. Simons got 7 points in the game.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Vassell against Simons. Count that one. 10 points for him. And Portland has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Sharp. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Highland. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 8. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
And the Blazers making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Vassell. Now here's Jones. 9 points for him in his last game. Rebounded by Highland. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And it's a 10-point Portland lead. Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobil 1 drive.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Outside Graham. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Simons passes to Grant. Count it. Grant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Jones. Over Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Highland. Three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
That's good from Jones. And the assist from Graham.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Grant from the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And so it's Portland, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich and Pop.
Allie, as always, thank you.
Hey folks, welcome to the Halftime Show. A lead right now in this one for the Portland Trail Blazers.
I'll guarantee you something right now. They wouldn't be leading without their bench. That second unit came out on fire.
I don't know if that's a guarantee or if you're just spitting facts.
That's a guarantee, Ernie.
And let's take a moment to shift gears. Check out the upcoming schedule. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. They're doing everything they can as this looks like a collapsed lung. Obviously, we're all hoping for the best here. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
So on the floor for the Spurs, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at the point. Second free throw, no good. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Highland, 7 points in the game. That one no good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Inside, here's Collins. Nurkic with some nice D.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Henderson.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Pass to Highland from deep. Portland, no good that time either.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Woo!
B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Timeout called. Portland. Howard's checked in for Portland. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Birch is checked in. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Henderson, defended by Jones. From 13, that one doesn't drop. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Johnson with it. Hachimura covering. Oh, my goodness. How about that? Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Pass to Jones. This for the tie. Fires in the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Howard with the ball. And he converts the layup. Howard's gotten his first bucket of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Shots blocked. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Highland. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. And it's a 4-point Portland lead. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. For the Trailblazers, Winslow comes in for Grant, and Simon has subbed in for Highland.
Join me in thanking your Blazer dancers.
Outside Jones. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Sohan. Outside Jones. 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Birch. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Trailblazers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's Simons penetrating. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's McDermott after the basket by Portland. And here's Birch. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Jones. No good on the shot. And it's Portland the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Henderson. Here's Winslow. Pass to Simons for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Nurkic has checked in for Howard. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Roby comes in for Vassell. Now here's Jones. Collins a screen. To win the drought. San Antonio again missing.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
To the paint. Here's Nurkic. And that one drops. Nurkic just got 4 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Sohan. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic just got 8 rebounds in the game. Shots good by Henderson.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Collins finds Jones. Looking to get it going. Here's Sohan. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. There's Simons with a three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Portland liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Highland in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Ooh, stolen by Winslow. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. And the basket by Highland. And the Trailblazers lead by 18. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers. Pass to Johnson. The 9-footer's on the mark.
And this is how you defend Johnson. Sometimes, though, whatever you do, he's still going to score.
Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Nurkic, a screen on Vassell. Nurkic with the ball. Not going to go that time. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Simons. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Now here's Winslow, covered by Johnson. Nurkic, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Highland. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Vassell outside, and there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Well, the NBA has gotten tougher on flagrant fouls, but you see instances where guys get hurt. They miss a lot of time, and yet there's only a 1-game penalty for the fouler. Something to look at, you think, RJ, or no?
Well, if the flagrant results in games missed due to injury, then maybe the fouler should miss more games. The only problem with that is you can see players starting to embellish on their injury in order to make sure that other people get suspended. That's how petty our league is.
Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Nice move on the pick and roll by Johnson, generating an opportunity for another guy.
Here's Simons. Rebounded by the Spurs. Roby's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Johnson. Back to Vassell. And that one is hammered home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Outside Jones. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Nurkic is checked in for Portland. Hachimura comes in for Winslow. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Collins checked in. Hachimura with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Count that bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Didn't really need to put himself off balance like that, but hey, he'll take it.
Jones with the ball. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. Grant finds Hachimura, the 17-footer. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Johnson. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
Shot by Nurkic, no good for San Antonio. They've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. And there's the drive. Tries again. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So both teams changing it up here. And that one misses. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Henderson. Back to Grant. From outside the arc. That shot is off. And the Spurs going the other way now. He goes up again. That one goes in. 21 points in the game.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
The deeper into crunch time we get, the harder he's going to work on that offensive glass.
Here's Henderson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Jones, second personal.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Fades and shoots. It's wide right, hits off the rim. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Shot by Nurkic, no good. And for San Antonio, they're shooting about 41%. Pass to McDermott. Three-pointer. They get it back. Goes back up. And it's Collins laying it in.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line,
and so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Spurs call time here. They're losing by 8. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
it's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the shot's good.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's Highland. Hits it from the high post. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now here's Jones. It's rebounded by Grant. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Henderson. Good. And now it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Out to Hachimura. From 15 feet away. No good. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.